Good day everybody, welcome to another episode. Today we're doing stealth camping again. I've been dropped off by my lift just on the outskirts of town, next to the dam as you can see behind me. And I'm going to find a quiet spot where I can put up camp tonight. The wind is out blowing, so I apologize if there's a lot of noise in the speaker. The weather's also picking up, they're expecting a little bit of rain, about 50%, not too much. So we'll see how it goes today. This is going to be another bug out bag setup. Now I do have a couple of things with me, and I did left out a couple of things that's not on my bug out bag. I'll quickly take you a big turnaround of the bug out bag now. This will not be a gear review as the previous one. This is just going to be fun. Alright, so here we have the bag, the Kanao Pro Phalanx. Now only for this trip and for the video purposes I have a tripod with me. Also, just for today, I have one of these camping mats to sleep on. I do not have this with my bug out bag. Down below I have the ground top, the 2x2 meter top, usually to sleep on. My sleeping bag. Now a bug out bag varies on the conditions, the area, and especially at the time of year, at the season. Now we are in the peak of the summertime, so I do have a 2-season sleeping bag which is about 8 to 20 degrees. My walking stick, my walking cane here, which I will probably use for making shelter, as there is not, as you can see, the dam, there's not a lot of big trees. It's not a bush area, or not a very of a jungle kind of area, so it's more desert. So to find a nice tree and shadows and so on is not that easy to find. So I'm going to use this cane probably to put up shelter for my tarp. I have an aluminium water bottle just for cooking. I do not as yet have a water bladder. That's going to be one of the upgrades. On the other side I also have another water bottle on the inside here, which is just one of those old military type canteens, as you can see, one of those, which is actually just a spear and a small axe, a hatchet, just for survival purposes. And in the front, just an extra water bottle. This is usually for my hiking and just while I'm talking, making the videos. And then just a couple of sweets, small flashlight, and toilet paper tablets for on the go. In the front pocket here, which is the back side of the pack, where I will eventually have a water bladder, this is my 3x3 top that I made, a DIY project, and just a couple of wipes for easy access should I wipe my hands before eating or after I've gone fishing. In my previous trip I ran out of time, and I planned a little bit earlier this time, because as you can see I have a dam here by me and I want to try and get into some fishing a bit later on after I set up camp. I probably will not be eating the fish, as I will also try not to make fire, as I'm going to try and make this a realistic bug out situation. Now, in a bug out situation you probably won't make fire depending on the situation and the conditions. If it's a bug out, for example, say a flood or tornado, you can make fire, there's no security risks. But in a situation, for example, a Red Dawn, North Korea situation, you want to be as concealed and hidden away as far as you can. I'm going to try and use that setup, but since I am close to the dam, it might not be that as much as a concealed one, but let's find a spot and we see what we can do. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I found. Here is my picnic camp spot for the evening, right by the dam. I set up my rope there for the A-frame. Now to set up the tarp and get my campsite going. As you can see, the weather has come up, it's starting to rain, slight drizzle, but not that bad as yet. Quick tour around the campsite. The trees have been in the way there, but I tied the ends using rocks and a clovage knots there. Over there against the tree in a branch. If you go down low, this is a bit of a little bit of a crawl space actually, because it's quite low for the weather. Where will be my bedding over there. Also again over here, that end against the rocks there, that side against the tree. So from up top, up high, there's our bedding, our tent, our top setup, and hopefully it won't rain too hard. As I said, it's a bit of a crawl space because of the weather, and pretty much this is what it looks on the inside. So there I'll put my tarp and my little sponge mattress there, and it's a bit close on this side, but that's all I could do because of this whole setup with this little bench thingy. So if needs be, I crawl up in a bundle and I sleep more to the middle side. As you can see, I did again put some branches in the walkway, some thorn bushes, just to up that little bit of security. And to show you my view for the day, there's the dam, there's my small shelter there, some rain clouds, the camera's just panning for me at the moment, and that is the setup for today. Also, what this helps for is it makes a bit higher of a roof, so I can actually comfortably sit on this little bench until I will later put out my bedding, and I have a nice roof, so there's nothing actually, I don't need to sit like this, I can sit nice and straight. This is actually above my head level, and there's it nice and cozy inside my stealth camp setup. So I can feel a little bit of drizzle coming in this way from the wind blowing it in, but so far it's not that bad. It's not raining that hard actually, it's just a little bit of a drizzle. But if it would actually start to rain harder and more, I will have to lower that end over there from the tree and move it more down somewhere closer, so there's more of a igloo, an Indian tent setup, and there's no rain coming in by the wind. So then obviously this hiking stick will put in the center of this a higher point, so it will go down as a triangular figure. But for the time being, for now, it's still fine. I will actually be a little bit cramped when I'm sleeping, but it's not the end of the world. But looking at the wind coming from that side blowing this way, which I didn't calculate for, I actually didn't think it would be actually raining that much today. So app on my phone showed just a bit of cloud, it didn't show rain, so big fail on the weather app there. So I think I will, after having a bit of coffee, or maybe now when I still have time, lower that end and make more of a triangular Indian setup, teepee kind of setup for my camping setup for tonight. So the rain has picked up, and I put on my full body weather jacket because I do not as yet have a army poncho. That's going to be one of my upgrades, or preferably a sponsorship in the future. But now I have to get this tarp lowered, so I have to get out in the rain. I have to loosen this main line and make a complete change. So I'll get back to you guys in a second. Well, the worst part of the rain is over for now. I'm wet, everything's wet. While I was trying to loosen everything and make it fixed, because this is what it looks like now. I'm not done, so I'm going to fix everything now and set it properly for the rain. But losing my temper there, the great Lord sends a sign. Look how beautiful that rainbow is over there. You can see I lowered it a little bit, lowered on this side down there, the hiking stick in the middle over there, and then I lowered it down that side also. I have to check my step because it's difficult to concentrate where you're stepping if you're looking at the screen the whole time. So that's what it's going to look like for this evening. More lower, more rain friendly. And now back to enjoying myself at this beautiful view. Look at that, amazing. I was really hoping for a nice, beautiful, hot, sunny day, but now I got the weather, and as I'm waiting for sunset, I don't know what it's going to look like because it's all cloudy and rainy. So it's going to be one of those rainy, cold evenings for me, and since I can't make fire, exciting. Yeah. But another thing that actually is a deal breaker is I can't go fishing. I did bring some bread for bait. I would use the walking stick as a fishing rod, but due to the weather, I don't know if I can pan for the weather there. No, it's not, but as you can see, it's a lot of rain clouds. So fishing for me hasn't really worked out on this trip to the Klein Karoo in the Northern Cape. But maybe tomorrow morning before we head out, because I have to get out early as I have to go pack and we're moving equipment and we're moving houses for friends. I will be working as from tomorrow until I go home. So maybe tomorrow morning early I will get to do some quick fishing, handline fishing as always. But if not, oh well, it's been an adventure so far. For now I'm gonna enjoy my coffee, enjoy my treats, and wait for sunset. I will try and make a video or some proper photographs of what sunset will look like. As always here in the Klein Karoo, amazingly beautiful sunset. Always, it's stunning. Quick setup of what it looks like inside of here. There is the sponsy, the mattress. On my tarp I'm gonna sleep because the sponge got a little bit wet off the rain earlier. Here's my pillow, which would be a wine sack, a pop sock. I blew up net met 'n kussingsloop with a pillow cover. I'm gonna roll out my sleeping bag a little bit later when it's more cold and when I'm actually gonna climb into bed. I'm going to preserve that until the last. The bag there, keeping up a little bit of a roof there. There is the walking stick, just a quick carabiner with my hat and my glasses, and the walking stick actually connected in there for a nice grip. And that's going to be my sleeping setup for tonight. And doesn't appear there's going to be a beautiful sunset. It's getting dark, the battery's almost flat, and there's not enough light for the solar charger. So I'm pretty much gonna say good night, call it a day. As you can see, I don't know if the camera's gonna pan for the weather back there, but yeah, still clouds and so on. Might rain, we'll see how it goes. If I can, I'll save a little bit of power left if I need to record during the day, I mean the night. So I'm gonna say good night, and I will see you in the morning. So the weather has picked up and the wind is blowing like hell. So if this tarp setup holds through this night, it's gonna be a win. I actually had to make a change again. The walking stick that used to be over here, I moved to the other side over there. I don't know if you can actually see it. It should be back there, because the side keeps blowing against me, and if the wind blows it against me with the rain, some of it actually slightly goes through and it dampens me. So I changed the setup a little bit here, and I will see how it holds up during the night. But so far I haven't even actually climbed into my sleeping bag yet. I am still in my raincoat, which actually gives quite a warm isolation underneath, because I just put a little thin jersey underneath. I'm still in my long trousers and it's not that cold yet. We will see how it holds up during the night. Probably here by midnight when it gets colder, because it can get cold here in the Kalahari, even if it's December and summertime, but it can get cold during the evening sometimes in the Klein Karoo. But if it needs to be, I will just zip open my sleeping bag again, but not climb in. We'll just zip it open about halfway, throw it over me, as I do not wish to take off my boots or put my boots in the sleeping bag. So that if I get cold during the night, I will just do that. But for now I'm fine. I was lying awake and I heard the crickets, and that only told me one thing, that the weather has cleared, and it has. So as I was lying awake, which I'm still am, because it's lonely, please don't do this alone, because I need to preserve battery life, I can't make fire, so I'm just lying around thinking. And I came out and I looked outside the top to the stars, and I wish you guys can see these amazingly stars. This is rural African bush. The Klein Karoo is so beautiful. Now I'm sure the weather that passed took all the dust and stuff in the air, but I wish you guys can see this. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna sit here for a while, collect my thoughts, maybe see if I can see a shooting star, so have quiet time, still to date, and just enjoy this. This is so amazing. The crickets are still there, the water from the dam is over there, a little bit of noises from the nightlife of the animals. No, it's really amazing. So yes, this was actually worth it.
Hello. I have to say it was a bit more comfortable than the previous one. This metal mesh, if you can see that, where you go, that mesh actually started to get through the mattress, but it's not that bad. I can actually like kind of lay straight down almost, and it didn't rain again last night, which is quite cool. But there was a civil war going on with the bloody mosquitoes just sometime through the night. It was zzz, this side, zzz, that side, and I try to close as properly as I can, everywhere I can, but still the zzz, and I put insect repellent, and like 2 or 3, like I think I like almost 3 times I put like a triple layer of mosquito repellent, but then they still come and they fly and they zzz on the sides. So I just decided of flipping hell, screw that, and I actually slept through that. But I survived. Yeah. I just woke up, so I'm still a bit piggy dilly cock. So now I have to get up, make a quick coffee, an energy bar and some Provitas for breakfast, break up camp and get back home, as we have to start packing. So yay, exciting day.
I'm just gonna have like a coffee and an energy bar for breakfast. There's growing, and I already missed most of the sunset. The sun is about up for 2.5 hours now, so I missed the best part. I slept through it, but it's okay. Just gonna have just a quick coffee, wake up, listen to the baboons opposite the dam. They probably also woke up now, so I heard them. It should be a small tribe probably over there. And start packing up this whole thing here behind me. Clean everything, leave no trace, which is always the motto. And then I will be heading home. Yay! But it's not been a bad night though. I did struggle to fall asleep, so I was lying awake until I think almost 1 AM. And then I turned a lot, and then the bloody mosquitoes. But further than that, and I just slept in my raincoat as well, so I just crawled underneath, not inside, just underneath the sleeping bag, which helped a bit. I did feel a little bit cold just above my boots, so I think the sleeping bag didn't go all the way down, didn't cover that far, but that's fine, I was okay. And then that freaking mesh benchy thing is so flippin' hard, yo. But it actually lasted through the whole wind last night, which is a bonus, which is quite cool. So that actually, yay. When I was busy setting up yesterday, the wind was blowing the tarp, and it actually hit one of these thorn bushes behind it, left small holes on the side of the tarp, which I'm a bit pissed off about, but part of the adventure, that's how it is. But it wasn't the evening I expected, but I did eventually end up being dry, seeing the stars, spending some quality time, getting my thoughts together. It's been a nice one. Well guys, my ride is on its way. I need to get going. So no fishing this morning. I could not get to any fishing on this trip, so you can't always get what you want, but oh well. Campsite all cleaned up, leave no trace. I'm on my way to my pickup point. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it with me. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.